Hey, what's better than Oreos and milk? Oh, Oreo ice cream cookies. Hey, I love ice cream, you love ice cream, we all love ice cream. It's showtime!
There are food pairings that are just meant to be. Peanut butter and jelly, pancakes and syrup, milk and cereal.
Ah, I get what you are saying. Two great tastes that taste great together.
Ooh, write that down.
Yeah, I know. That's a good tagline. Here's another one, vanilla ice cream and Oreo cookies.
So big 107.7's, well, of course, he's our award-winning chef. Steve Monz is taking that combo to the next level. Good to see you, sir.
Hey, thanks for having me.
Thanks for being here. So what are we doing? What is this super pairing?
Well, it's summertime.
Right.
It's ice cream time.
Yeah.
Not that you can't have ice cream in the winter.
Right.
But now more than ever, you want ice cream on the go. So we're going to make homemade Oreo ice cream sandwiches.
That sounds amazing.
It really is very simple, too. You would think it's very complex, but not a problem. We're going to show you how to do this very quickly and easily.
Okay.
Well, I shouldn't say quickly, because there is some time consumption as part of the freezing process.
Right.
But as far as making it goes, it's pretty quick.
Okay. So what are we going to do?
All right, so we're putting both of you, where your skills are best. You're going to be whipping cream, which I know you're an expert at.
Hey, you saw that on my resume.
So, but before I get you started there, I think you're going to get some of your aggressions out and crunch up the cookies. You have to take a full box of Oreo cookies, which is 45 cookies in case you ever in a trivia contest.
And then I just crush them?
Yes, but you're going to need something to really pound them down to get them real fine for us. This is going to be the basis of our cookie. So
I've got just the thing.
You have just the cookie crusher for the...
What do you think?
Might be a little too much power, but...
Wait, can I just make a little...
Jeez, Jimmy, you never let me have any fun.
I'm just saying that maybe we ought to... I'll put this right here.
No question that would get the job done.
It would.
But you'd
Yeah, no
probably
kidding.
destroy half your kitchen in the process. So
you said get my aggressions.
So I don't know if you're going to roll or if you're just going to pound. You'll have to do your best to
Let's
figure
see
out.
what seems to work.
Yeah, I did the demo run of these, and I just had to run to pounding it.
Whack the tar out of it.
You've got to get them really small.
The baseball bat seemed like a great option.
I drive over the bag, but what do I know?
Well, you could do that too.
That might work, right?
I could see you doing that.
So while she's doing that, is there something I need to be doing?
Right. So you're going to be working on the filling.
Okay.
This is 2 cups of heavy whipping cream.
Okay.
Which I've already portioned out.
All measured out, right? Okay.
So there's 2 cups of that, and the recipe will be on the website.
Right.
You just do it yourself.
Under what Lisa is whacking today.
And then
I'm whacking, you're whipping.
Yes.
1 tablespoon of pure vanilla. Give it that vanilla taste.
A couple of wascally wabbits.
And away you go. And you're going to want to whisk that until it gets...
I'm whisking now.
Well, you're not whisking. You're blending until it gets
Oh,
to
okay.
what they call peaking, right?
Okay.
Where it kind of stands on its own.
All right.
Here we go.
Okay, now this is the loud portion of the show where we have to shout in order for you to hear.
You're doing a great job, actually.
Do not adjust your set. We really are this loud.
How small?
You're almost there.
Almost?
You want to make sure the big chunks are out of the way. And this is a great part for the kids to do. If you're looking for the kids, get that energy out. The only problem is they probably wind up eating half the Oreos before they finish. But
I'm just making bubbles.
So while he's doing that, it looks like you've done pretty well. This is the next step. You're going to take that and dump it into this bowl.
Are those small enough?
That's pretty good.
Okay.
Pretty good. You can get them as fine or as chunky as you want.
I got a good whiff of the Oreos, and it just took me back to my childhood.
And we're going to add the 1.5 sticks of butter, which has already been melted.
Oh,
make sure it's melted. And you're going to dump it in there, and then you're going to mix that all up. And you know you've done it correctly if it starts to look like sand or dirt, like kind of...
Okay.
How are you doing? Good?
Should I be going faster? Kick it up a notch?
No, you're right on pace, I think.
2 or 3 more gears?
You can pick it up another notch if you're...
I can?
Are you qualified for that?
I'm qualified.
All right.
I just don't want to have to clean up the kitchen when I'm done.
Well, we have other people for that.
Oh, here we go.
Ooh. I think this is looking good.
Looking very good.
Looking like dirt.
Okay, so now what you're going to do, we're going to take a 1/2 cup of that and just save it on the side. That's going to go into the filling, which we're going to do in a little bit. So take that and just stick that on the side. And the next step you're going to do is you're going to take 1/2 of this mixture for the bottom layer.
Oh, gosh. Okay.
We're getting there.
This is where math comes in, you know?
Right. That was the challenge. The first time I made this, I had to make sure that it was right, because you don't want to have not enough for the other side when the time comes.
A good
That looks
mother.
pretty good.
A good mother lets you lick the beater. Yeah. A great mother turns it off first.
Ah. Nice safety tip. All right, so you got this is the idea now. Now you kind of smooth it all out, get it across the bottom. And you want to use a lined pan. Use something like, this is parchment paper. It'll make it so much easier when you're taking the ice cream out at the end. So you don't have to mess it up with a spatula at all.
I think I'm getting thicker.
So now where you are now, we're going to add the final ingredient. This is condensed milk, 2/3 of a cup. You ever had condensed milk?
No.
It's got a sweetness to it.
Yeah.
It's really what gives it a lot of the sweetness. So we're going to put that in there.
Oh, now I'm folding.
You will be folding.
I will be
yes.
folding.
And now would be a good time to
fold?
To fold.
That means you're trying to, oh, now we don't have to shout anymore.
I know.
The temptation to fire this thing up again is overwhelming. Okay, so put this in.
Yep, dump the half cup in. And then you're going to fold with
Commence
that.
to fold. Folding is underway.
Now, when you're making this, while you're not going to be able to do both at the same time if you're doing it yourself. You can always put the cookies, the base anyway, in the freezer, get it started on firming up.
Oh, okay.
And then, whoops, got a little bit of a mess there.
It's what we do.
So what's going to happen now is he's going to mix that all up. That is going to be our filling, the inside of the Oreo ice cream cookie.
Probably a good time. Is it ready to go in yet?
I think he's got it.
Yep.
So why don't we
Ready to go in?
dump it right in there?
All right, here we go. How much of a mess do I get to make here?
Hopefully not.
Is
We
it-
need that. That's the important stuff.
Oh,
That's the sweet
well,
stuff.
All right. I guess I'll try to be neat then.
Ooh.
Look at
Here's
that.
part.
Yeah.
Do I get to lick the batter?
I was just about to ask. will you,
We're going to arm wrestle to see who gets it first. Ooh, I'm about to make a mess. All right.
About to?
About to.
it's all right.
Here,
though. He
Steve,
just
hold
wanted-
that for me.
He
Hold
just
it for
wanted
me.
to get that
There we
on his
go.
fingers so
Yeah.
he could enjoy
Yeah.
it.
Exactly right.
I know.
Well,
He's
you're not
got
going to get
some
that
down
part.
here, too.
Yes, I do. Oh,
So, whoops.
and Lisa found it.
Oh,
All right.
good. All
All right,
right.
so you got most of that in
Got
there?
most of that.
He's saving that for later.
Yes.
Pretty sure.
Yeah.
All right.
All right, so that's going into the freezer for a little bit. But when we come back, we're going to finish this off and taste it.
Absolutely.
All right, stick around. DelmarvaLife. We'll be right back.
Ow. Our special freezer has worked its magic over the break and frozen our tasty treat here that goes for 3 hours in the freezer.
Correct.
In a mere commercial break. That is the best freezer on the planet. Award-winning chef, Big 107.7's Steve Monz with us.
It's actually a little bit longer than that.
Oh.
The 3 hours that we did, you know, in the last segment we did the first layer,
Right.
which was the filling. Before you put the second topping on, it goes in for 3 hours to firm up that middle the filling.
Otherwise, she's going to mix up.
Exactly.
Oh, okay.
So then once you get that on top, then it goes into the freezer for 6 hours
Oh,
or overnight, which is probably best because that really gets it nice and firm.
sure.
So we really used the high-powered freezer for this one.
We cranked that bad boy up.
So now we have the finished product, which is great. And you'll see, as I mentioned before, using the parchment paper is great because it keeps everything from sticking. It came right out of the pan and we're good to go. Now, before I cut this up, do you want, what size piece would you like?
Jimmy, this is
How
not one piece.
Oh, I thought, well, you and Lisa and me, I thought that worked up.
I see what you're
Quite
saying.
what we're
Okay.
doing. Oh, okay.
Well, here, how we do
Wow,
this?
that's a big, that is a big piece.
You want half of that?
Yeah. Oh, you know what?
No, okay.
We'll start with this.
Simply for the sake of the show.
Right.
You know.
We're going to have to make sure that we...
We want to do everything we can to make this. So what have you got going on Big 107.7?
Well, this is the final week of our qualifying for our Pick Your Trip
Thank you.
promotion. Some lucky winner is going to go to either Hawaii, Las Vegas, or Hollywood.
Ooh.
And we have this week to qualify, and then next week we do the grand prize drawing next Friday night. So
How do you qualify?
you have to listen for a special sound on the radio between 6 a.m. and 6 p.m. that tells you to call now, and if you're caller 10, you qualify.
So in other words, you play the sound so that they know what they're listening for,
Yes.
and then when do they do that?
Well, we've done that. This is the third week that we've been qualifying, so I'm pretty clear everybody knows what it sounds
Everybody
like.
knows what it is.
Because whenever we play it, and you know this from radio, even though we're saying we're just playing this as an example, the phones light up and everybody calls. And,
There it is. There it is. Yes, we know. We know. This is great.
This is amazing.
Is it
I
good?
love this.
The fact that Lisa hasn't said anything means it's a thumbs up, I suppose.
Yes.
Keep talking.
I'm going to be saving this in my mustache for the rest of the evening.
So the whole
Steve, you're the
recipe
best.
will be up on the website, and for folks who want to do it, it's very simple to do and fun to
is.
do with kids too.
It's
and
very good.
they'll devour them all.
Devour.
And if you have children visiting your house, this is the best thing to feed them just before you send back to their parents.
Oh, what a great idea.
Just saying. You know. Steve Monz, you're the best. Thank you so much.
Thanks for having me.
Thank you.
We're going to keep eating.
Yep.
DelmarvaLife will be right back.